Friend, George Duffield. Number 4, Habayib, Walter Swinburne. Number 5, Hailsham, Steve Cawthon. Number 6, Perpendicular, Willie Ryan. Number 7, Peter Davis, Lester Piggott. And completing the 8-winner lineup is number 8, Sea Level, written by John Reed. They've won over £284,000 in winner place prize money between them. And Henry Cecil going for his 7th, Dante.
And here's how they bet. Peter Davis is the 5-2 favourite, Perpendicular on 11-4. Hailsham a 4-1 chance, with Habayib at 11-2. Commendable is 8-1, Bravefoot on 12s. Environment Friend is 20-1, and the outsider of the party, Sea Level, 25-1, all quoted for the Dante Stakes.
Wasn't-he game? Hailsham here, second to Jahafil, who'd made a lot of the running with Greens Fernley and White dropping out. Jaffa Line, who ran here in the Musadora, and it has to be said, not very well yesterday, is third. But Hailsham under pressure from a long way out, keeps lengthening for, I think, Michael Roberts on that occasion. Ray Cochran on Jaffa Line, closing all the time, but Hailsham just inching forward, holds on to win in a photo. One would expect Steve Cawthon to make plenty of use of him today.
I don't know what you thought, Jim, but I didn't think the Jaffa Line ran a race at all yesterday. She didn't look as well as she did on that occasion at Sandown. Greens Fernley and Evasive Prince haven't done the form too much good from that race. And although he looks well, he's certainly got a bit of improvement to do. And in a way, it would be disappointing if he was good enough to win. Environment Friend there. James Fanshaw's already had one winner this afternoon. George Duffield riding this horse. He ran in the Craven last time. Was a little bit disappointed. I remember him winning at Newmarket the back end of last season. Looked very impressive. And started off with a third this season behind Corrupt and Selkirk. Won the Lingfield Derby trial on Saturday. And maybe there was something not quite right with him at Newmarket. We'll soon find out.
Storm through, but this horse looked in tremendous condition, I thought, in the paddock.
He looks much straighter this afternoon, and I'd like to see him run well, even if it's only for my couple of pounds that I've had on Peking Opera, disappointed at Chester. Just one more to go in. That's Peter Davis. I think when he's in, he's 5-2 favourite now. Perpendicular 11-4. Hailsham 9-2. They're all into the Dante. All yours, Graham.
An Environment Friend a little bit slowly away. Pace in the race is going to be interesting. Peter Davis has led in the past, is doing so, and Leicester's just not messing about. See if this horse is good enough. Peter Davis, the leader. Sea Level has led in his races before. He's playing second fiddle at this stage. The pace is strong. Proper race here. Habayib, the white cap, shows third. Commendables in fourth. On the outside, Perpendicular in the apricot jacket, and then Bravefoot, and then Hailsham last but one. Last of all, Environment Friend. And as they race through the first quarter mile, Leicester's lost his cap, so it looks like a black cap on Peter Davis, but that's only a few pence. A couple of lengths clear of Sea Level in second, and then Habayib showing third, and Commendable and Bravefoot, and then comes Perpendicular, followed by Hailsham and Environment Friend, and they're past the 7, and it's Peter Davis the leader, stretching well. Sea Level still second, white cap Habayib is in third, then 4 is Commendable, 5 Bravefoot on the inside, makes ground that Bravefoot, and does so quite well. Perpendicular's off the pace and racing wide. Environment Friend is last, and Hailsham last but one, some 5 lengths off the leader, which at the halfway stage in the William Hill Dante is Peter Davis. They're past the 5, and it's Peter Davis and Lester Piggott leading by a couple of lengths. Sea Level's in second, and then Habayib with Commendable wide, Perpendicular swinging along on the steel and making good ground wide of the pack in the apricot jacket. Environment Friends tracking him, just over 3 to go, and Peter Davis now, but the pack are closing, and Sea Level in the crimson jacket's going well, and Peter Davis gets a tap, and there's not a lot in the locker, and it's Peter Davis and Sea Level, and off the pace Hailsham stays on the outside Commendable with a pink cap, and then behind these comes Perpendicular in the apricot jacket. Bravefoot is beaten, and so too now Peter Davis, and they've got a quarter of a mile to go, and Commendable with a pink cap. Hailsham the rail on the outside, Perpendicular wider still the grey. Environment Friend sticking his tongue out, and then they race inside the final furlong is the grey Environment Friend who comes to take it, and Environment Friend goes on from Hailsham and Perpendicular, and Environment Friend is liking this, and he's got him licked. It's Environment Friend who's clear by 3 up towards the line. Environment Friend takes it very well indeed. Hailsham second, Perpendicular third, a gap of 6 lengths then to Commendable, and then came Habayib and Sea Level, a gap of 8 to Peter Davis, who's beaten one, but that one is Bravefoot, and that form isn't good enough. for Peter Davis, but this form is. This is our winner, Environment Friend, in the colours of Mr. Bill Gredley, trained at Newmarket by James Fanshawe, ridden by George Duffield, and bred at the Stetworth Park stud, the 20-to-1 winner of the William Hill Dante. Its second place goes to number 5, Hailsham, upholding the form of that Thresher race, and it's close for second between Hailsham, but no doubt in my mind that he's got there Perpendicular in the apricot colours of Lord Howard de Warden was third. And so the homebred Environment Friend has landed the spoils, given George Duffield a tremendous ride, and who knows, 20-to-1. He's won this race. I wonder what price for the Derby. He came off a strong pace, stayed on very well, and beat the best of those around in England at the moment.
George Duffield's given this horse a really fine ride, because Leicester set them a real good pace right from the outset on Peter Davis. He's taken them along at a good clip. Sea Levels just about to come and challenge him with Habib on his outside, then Commendable, Perpendicular right on our side. And just look at George Duffield, he's getting a good lead from all of these. He's biding his time if they've met the 3 furlong marker, and really at this stage it was anybody's race. And although Environment Friend's got his tongue hanging out, it doesn't stop him. I must admit, I thought that Perpendicular was just about to go and take it up and be good enough to win here, but the further they went, the better that Environment Friend seemed to be going. Commendable, I thought, ran well. He looked plenty big enough beforehand in the paddock. Hailsham's run on well, and well,